Alright, I'm back. I didn't record. I'll probably like stream an hour and a half of like this. Let's doing story, and if there's sub content to do, I'll do that. Dondoko, alright. Let's do my Dondoko Island stuff. It won't matter at the moment. Yeah, I definitely want to do a stream where like I wipe all this clean and like make it look nice. Because, oh my god, it does not look any good at the moment.
Feel strong, alright?
Bucks.
Hey, there.
Return back to Honolulu.
Drinks later.
Currently no sub stories. Yeah, it's straight to that lady.
Hmm?
Don't you even dare.
Aloha again, Auntie.
Lonnie's been kidnapped. Akane-san could have been killed?
Guess word travels fast, huh?
What a fool I was, trusting a bunch of blundering punks. I leave them in your care and it all goes to pot? Lord, help me.
Come on, it's not like that. Wait, let us try to make things right. Chitose, do you remember her? Has she been by here?
Why? She finally get fed up with you dimwits? Actually, I think I did see her go by a little while ago.
Please say you know where she was headed.
What? Do I look like a mind reader? I've no clue, and plenty of times passed since.
Yeah, I get it.
Chitose's going after Eiji. Not much we can be sure of, either for payback or to rescue Lonnie. Either way, wherever he is, she'll be.
What's that mean for us?
It means if we find Eiji, we're bound to run into Chitose too.
No, shit. Well, we don't have any leads on him either.
Still another way to go. It's something. What do you think, Kasuga?
The Daidoji safe house, maybe? Eichan. He was there the whole time, keeping tabs on her every move. Maybe he left something we could use.
Well, stands to reason. Alright, let's give it a shot. The only thing, Lisa are probably still working the scene. We'll just, keep our distance.
Yeah.
I'll be the one to say it. Chichan made this group feel a lot less skeezy. Am I wrong here?
You're not, no. But, it's worse when you call attention to it.
We were right to bolt from here when we did. The police sure moved fast on this one.
Yeah, I'd say they've already carried out the bodies. Either way, we're not getting any closer.
Ichiban, if they catch wind of you, it's over. No passport, and now no Kiryu-san or Daidoji faction to back you.
Really? Are you quite sure of that?
You guys!
Whoa, who's this? You know him?
Perhaps you don't remember us. We served Hanawise as elite aides. During the attack, we were procuring Akane-san's plane. We had no idea what was coming. We're aware of what happened thanks to the safe house's surveillance camera. Eiji Mitamura was a Polycana operative, it seems.
This seems so... about Hanawa-san and everything.
You needn't say anything. His death wasn't your fault, Kasuga-san. Mitamura played his hand well and outwitted us all. We knew that Hawaii would be unfamiliar territory, yet we came short-staffed. Our focus on Polycana left us vulnerable to certain flanks. This was a miscalculation on the part of our superiors. We'll report it as such.
Well, jeez.
We are fully aware that, if not for you, Akane-san would still be missing or dead. Hanawa died believing in our organization and this mission.
If you say so. But it's not that easy for me to believe I wasn't partly responsible. Hope you get that. That's why I'm still involved here.
Believe me, we know your psych profile. We'd like to offer you our assistance.
What's that mean?
Let's find a better place to speak. Eiji Mitamura is in our sights now. We've much more intelligence than before. I'd like to share our findings with your party. It should prove useful.
Where do you have in mind?
Perhaps Kiryu-san's old hotel room would serve? I trust you remember it. Our group will head there first. We shouldn't be seen traveling together.
They're pretty polite for a bunch of lizard people.
Hanawa must have raised them right.
Okay, we should go.
Damn, still no sub-story. Somebody over here. Want an invite? I want an invite.
Totally. Thank you so much.
We've been waiting for you. Come in.
I'm curious. When Kiryu-san got here, were you the ones who booked the room?
Yes, we arranged it. We were aware of Kiryu-san's condition, but once again underestimated the dangers he would face. Initially, Akane-san's procurement was our sole and simple objective.
Yeah, but in that case, your mission would be accomplished by now. Akane-san's at Yamai's place as we speak. You could just grab her.
Indeed. Why don't you have a seat? This may take some time to explain. To put it briefly, Daidoji's plans now extend beyond Akane-san herself. Polycana's actions have illuminated certain aspects of the mission which were otherwise obscured. That is, Akane-san's charge, the girl Lonnie, is Polycana's true target.
So Daidoji faction, Yamai's gang, it's all the same story.
Excuse me?
Yamai was chasing Akane-san without any idea why, just like you. All over Hawaii, people were hunting Akane-san just because they knew someone else was too. Everyone, desperate for a little more pull underground or a one-up on their enemies.
I understand. From your perspective, we may seem all too similar. Except, we have always known why Akane-san was sought after by Polycana. It was no mere spurious chase.
What's it all about then?
This information is not to be uttered outside of this room. Polycana has negotiated a backroom deal with our government.
Oh, have they now? And so, what, you can do better than that?
Nuclear power is returning, and as for radioactive waste involved, Polycana has offered to dispose of it.
What?
We've been told Nele Island, their nerve center, possesses the facilities to see it buried. Palekana was able to coordinate this arrangement thanks to one man, Ebina, of the Seryu clan.
Ebina? Seriously?
Waste is the ultimate quandary for any nuclear society. Reactors can pose more harm than good because of it. Considering that, Ebina and Palekana represented a true godsend. The men at the top couldn't be happier, of course. They could restart the generators, construct new plants, even export them to smaller nations for massive profit. However, the Daidoji faction knows when something is too good to be true. We are certain there's some sort of pitfall lying in wait here.
Okay, a pitfall? What do you mean?
We're not sure. The only people who would know for certain are the ones who offered the deal. To understand Palekana's true intentions, superficial negotiations will not suffice. We have to dissect them. And the only way to manage that is with the proper bait.
So they're just bait to you? Akane-san and Lonnie?
Yes, the Daidoji faction has seen fit to share that with us under the circumstances. Hanawa's death was unusually blindsiding.
So give it to us straight. You Daidoji guys. You're like actual evil masterminds.
We are a shadow power in Japan. That said, the shadows aren't what they once were.
So why come to Hawaii and play proxy war with Palekana? It can't just be as simple as stopping a bad deal.
You misunderstand us entirely. Our interests lie solely in the prosperity of Japan. We simply place our focus on long-term planning rather than short-term profit. Palekana's waste disposal is unlikely as secure as they claim, nor worth what they'd siphon from our taxes. When the future comes, what sort of country will our children inherit? That's the question every patriot must answer honestly.
Huh. Spoken like a true man in black.
I've got a question. Assuming we get Lonnie back, what would be your next move?
Just as before, we would escort her out of Palekana's reach. We still have our aircraft prepared.
Okay. In that case, let's say that right now, our goals are the same. Keeping Akane-san and Lonnie from Palekana's hands.
Certainly. Only one impediment. The man who betrayed us for the enemy.
Yeah. Eiji. You said before, you found out more about him?
Eiji Mitamura. Surprisingly, that's actually his real name. Started out as a political reporter for the Toto Post.
Eiji worked at a paper?
Indeed. Until his abrupt termination 5 years ago. After he was found guilty for vehicular assault.
Some kind of hit and run?
Seemingly. However, Mitamura insisted he was framed by Yakuza in his testimony. He specifically named the Arakawa family, saying they were colluding with the police commissioner.
What?
Apparently, he'd been on their case for some time, picking up evidence of corruption. Mitamura was good enough at his job to be considered a threat. And so, he had to be silenced. So, after another long, exhausting day on the beat, our reporter was driving home when... Suddenly, a pedestrian steps in front of his car.
And Eiji says it was the Arakawa family setting him up.
No real proof, of course. Then the car's EDR footage was examined in court. The victim was moving erratically. Even so, there's still nothing conclusive there. And when the victim denied any connection to Arakawa, it was the final nail. Fortunately, with only minor injuries sustained, it was ruled a fairly slight driver's error. He got off with a fine of a few 100,000 yen. However, his public reputation was another matter.
Supposing the Arakawas really were behind the accident. Regardless of the verdict, they got what they were after the moment it happened. She said Eiji had no proof. Why do I feel like you know there's more to it?
Even if the Arakawa family planned the incident, Masumi Arakawa's involvement is doubtful at best. No single reporter, however much noise they're making, would draw the Patriarch's attention. That said, Joe Sawashiro is another matter entirely. We would have to admit, this seems quite like his handiwork.
Well, if it's really true, then AG and I have way more in common than I'd have thought. Mafia, Yakuza, whatever. We both had our lives fucked by these people.
All right, so where does AG go from there?
After being let go from the post, he decided to take up a new cause. A non-profit organization, Bleach Japan.
Oh.
H-on?
No way. He threw in with those bastards?
The Arakawa family had cost him everything. Yakuza abolitionists like Bleach Japan must have seemed quite noble. Hardly difficult to see why he turned to them.
God damn.
Mitamura flourished within their network. Ryo Aoki quickly took notice of him, gave him leadership over the entire Tokyo metropolis.
Wasn't Kume the head of the Yokohama branch? That's some trick of fate, huh, Kasuga?
Yeah. One thing, though. So if H-chan hates Yakuza as much as he seems to, why would he work with Ebina? Does he actually buy into the whole second dissolution story?
That's about the only reason that makes sense, given what we're hearing. A guy's so desperate for payback on the Yakuza. He'll help another Yakuza take them down.
Hold on, you really think so? AG's a true believer in the dissolution. Okay, maybe, but the things he's done? Helping the Mafia kidnap a little girl? I can't imagine crossing those lines for revenge.
Well, maybe you're less alike than you think.
H-chan will just have to give us answers himself.
All right, on. So what's next? Ebina recruits AG, who takes Chitose's channel over?
Once a reporter, always a reporter? Or a gossipy VTuber in this case.
And now, the channel's practically Ebina's mouthpiece.
Mitamura is likewise Ebina's proxy in Hawaii. Polycona's support strengthens him considerably. Lonnie is the key here. Without her, we fail. Kiryu-sama's legacy, Hanawa's sacrifice, all will amount to nothing.
Yeah, no shit, but we're still dead in the water over here.
Ah! Chi-chan sent me a text!
Whoa, what'd she say?
It's just a picture. Looks like some kind of bar? She just took it. Think Chi-chan wants us to meet her there?
Could that be where AG's holed up?
Tell me, any chance you know this place? Please say you do.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I got this.
Shit, yeah!
Kasuga-san, do you believe Lonnie's there as well?
Better get there fast. Find out.
Thanks, guys!
Miku-chan.
Hanawa-san, I hope your faith in them proves wise.
Ichiban.
Club guilty.
Hold on.
Just like heal up on food and whatnot. It's up there. What? Don't look at me. What? What?
Aloha! Thank you.
Thunder. Play Sujimon shove it down. I think I can pull gotcha. Yeah. Can't say anything.
Let's get stronger together. Nice! Today's my
I am so excited to see everybody's reaction.
Aloha!
It is. It's like kicking feet,
Yo,
waiting for everybody to catch
sure
up.
thing.
Well, they're like, the pain's coming up. What was my Sujimon progress like? This is all complete. Yeah, this one I need to do one more. Gotten these. Should be fun to do for next week's Fuck Our Own stream. True. Ugh. Was it party? Stats. I like about Yao when he's so underleveled compared to everybody else on that team. That's a whoopsie. I mean, for that to happen. I'm almost done the trophy list at the moment. It's those remaining final like storylines, personality stuff in Hawaii Hunt. Anyways, hello. Run off and start a fight. But I was like, I've done every sub-story at the moment, so I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Right here, Ichiban. Club Guilty. Supposedly, it's one of the most exorbitant clubs in Hawaii. And seedy as hell.
I wonder what's going down.
Chichan's calling. Can you hear us? It's me. You okay, Chichan?
I was searching for Eiji. It was the only way I could think to make amends to you all.
You don't owe us amends. We can do this together. Just...
Please, listen to me. Eiji is inside. In Club Guilty, all the way in the back. A VIP table. He's drinking, laughing. There's polygana everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Chichan, are you inside?
Yeah.
We're on our way. Let's do this as a team. Eichan's ours. We'll get Lonnie back too.
There's no time. And what are you saying? We're not on the same team. I betrayed you. Eiji manipulated you with my help. If you come after me, I might have to kill you too.
Don't you remember what I said to you back in District 5? Chichan, nothing's changed since then. I made the decision to trust you. That was my choice. No regrets. Believe me, everything's gonna be okay.
Just want to
Never
back up my
doubt
team
this
already.
man's heart, girl.
Hang in there, Chichan. Tell her I said we're coming.
For God's sake, Tony, some speaker.
Okay. See you inside.
Okay.
I want like Zhongyi to be on my team already. Why did I spawn right there?
Hey, it's Kasuga! The hell are you doing here?
I think a friend of mine has a table inside. You mind? I'll just squeeze through.
The balls on this guy. Hey, fellas! Looks like we got ourselves
I
a
guess
new
we can
punching
give him
bag.
chapter 13, I guess.
Hold on, Chichan. Almost there. You're really pissing me off. Come on! Cool. Come on. Come get some. Open wide. Oh, baby! Contract fulfilled.
All right.
You wanna go?
Got you now.
Feeling good. Going in. Damn you! Damn you! Forget me! Die already!
Rank is
Damn you!
Adachi at. Good job.
You what? That's all you got? You think I'm
I think we still look pretty early.
Brace yourself! Return
Looks like
to the
I'm
spirit world! All right, let's do it. Let's go.
I want to see the showboating with the outfit on. Sounds super silly.
All right.
Feeling good. Damn you! Like, hurry and yeah.
Whack.
That's how it's done.
13.
I think I'm getting stronger.
I got him like real late.
Nice. Now, inside.
This little man with no groove.
Reliable as ever. Hey, Kasuga-san! Come on over! Now then. This should be one hell of a show.
Go ahead and enjoy yourself. I'll be right up. Ready? Let's dance! You ain't running from me. Come on! Cool. All right, let's do it.
All right.
Money!
Yeah.
Oh, I can see Chief Chat in the room here. I don't think so.
Looks like I'm up. Here I come.
Feeling good. Let's go. Cool.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Another one in the
Too
back.
much for. Hey, I'm even stronger.
Look at me go!
Oh, that's fine work. Kasuga-san, look. Standing ovation.
He's not with you. Where did you take her?
My bad. I am so sorry, but girl's already dead.
Huh? What'd you say?
Shit. No more fucking around.
Oh. If it's any consolation to you boys, we disposed of her ages ago, so don't blame yourselves, okay? You'd have never made it here in time. Came all this way for nothing. Sucks, doesn't it? But hey, you guys got to party at a trendy club at least. Night wasn't a total loss, right? Right? Oh, and Kasuga-san, you'll have to pay for the property damages. Sorry. See, this place has standards after all. Huh? Took you long enough.
Lonnie's still alive, isn't she?
Chito say.
Oh, alright.
I listened in on you saying that Bryce is expecting her. You were so good at spying on people. Never thought it'd be your turn. Where is she?
Bottom of the sea, probably.
What are you
You
talking
really
about?
think I won't shoot you?
Fine, fine. You win. Just calm down for a second. One question. How did you know I'd be here right now?
I snuck a GPS transmitter into your bag. Planted it at the Daidoji safe house, actually.
Can't believe I missed that. Oh, Kasuga-san, you see this? This woman we're dealing with? Treachery just flows in her veins. The girl's a fucking genius at it. See, that's why I used her. Her channel made that clear
Yeah.
from the start.
I answered your question. Now talk. Tell me what I want to know. Where is Lonnie?
Right away.
Lonnie!
Chito, behind you!
Oh, that's a pretty bad cut. Hold still. Stop the bleeding.
What were you thinking, Shichon?
Leave me and get Lonnie!
Just save your breath, would you?
Honestly, you'd shoot a man in cold blood? You know, your parents would be mortified by your behavior. Don't you regret being such a disappointment to Tara?
Fuck you!
That's garbage. Her parents would be proud. Anyone would with a daughter like her. Lonnie owes you her life. Great job, Shichon.
Ichiban.
Now, Lonnie's coming with us.
You're damn right. Can't bear to see her like that. We'll save her.
Let me fight too. I know I have no right to ask, but I'm begging you. Let me fight.
For sure. Good with you?
Like she'd even listen to me if it wasn't.
Let's make this quick. One of our team needs first aid. Now!
Yeah, that's right. Let's go!
Oh, it's so good. So good.
To throw down. Okay.
Take your back.
Here it comes! This one's my special! Get ready, buddy!
Looks like I'm up.
Don't get caught. Brace yourself.
Okay, I'm up. Let's clear the air.
Feeling good.
All right.
What a chicken!
Cool.
Well, I'm waiting.
You're in it now. All right, let's do this.
Looks like I'm up.
Another one in the bag.
Nice.
Think I'm getting better at this.
Oh, she looks so good with the haircut.
Lonnie!
Come on!
This way!
Lonnie!
So persistent.
Hey, John. She's just a little girl.
I'm still H-on to you? Don't you understand at all? We were both lying to each other. Everything was an act. I was the poor kid in a chair, and you were a Yakuza with a human soul. Okay. Kasuga-san can have her. He's fought so hard. Take this too. They come in a set. Oh, don't squirm like that. These things explode upon impact. You better stay still. There we go. You can relax now. Lonnie-chan's all yours. Well, Bryce might be mad, but he was only going to kill her anyway. This is more efficient in the long run.
Please don't do this! Hey, John!
I already told you. That's not my name. There's never been a bigger sucker. Oh, it's not a bomb, you imbeciles. It doesn't detonate on impact. This is what sets it off.
It's tear gas! Damn it!
Lonnie, up here!
How tenacious. wrong way, though.
Chichon! Lonnie! Chichon! Damn it! Chichon!
Oiho, Kasuga-san.
What a fucking asshole! Oh
Where
my
would they
fucking
take her?
god!
Probably Nellie Island, fast as they can. And delivered to Bryce.
Nelly Island, huh? The mystery destination. Alekana's holy land.
So, there's nothing more we can do?
None of you owe me your forgiveness. But for what it's worth, I'm sorry. Everything. I did everything he asked. Eiji had me over a barrel. I knew that Akane-san and Lani would eventually pay the price for it.
Can you tell us what you know, Chichon? Achan and Ebina. Anything more about them? And the Tatara channel, too.
Oh, yeah. And the channel really screwed us all, huh? That VTuber character. I mean, the person inside of her. That was Chitose, huh? And you'd say whatever AG told you to.
Right. But that only started about 3 years ago. I'd been streaming longer than that. I started out on my own for about 4 years.
But it wasn't a call-out channel or whatever at first, hmm?
Right. When I debuted, all I wanted was to talk about stupid, frivolous stuff. I came up with the name. Even drew the character myself. She didn't animate well back then. Just flipped between my crummy still drawings.
That's quite a difference from now.
And then, Eiji offered the channel funds to commission a big-time artist and increase viewership. She was still the Tatara that I designed, but she was different, too. Now, she was sexier. More chest shots and all that.
Tale as old as time. Being retold digitally. I can't imagine that felt too great on your end.
Back in the beginning, getting 10 viewers meant the world to me. It really was the time of my life. It was the first time I felt something real. You see, since I was born, everything was dictated by my parents. My hobbies, my schoolwork, even my best friends, people I trusted for years, turned out to be on my father's take. The housekeepers would spy on me. They'd tell my parents everything I did.
How the hell could someone grow up like that?
My only reprieve was crawling under the covers at night to hide the glare of my phone. Then I could stream as Hisoka Tatara, and I could finally feel like myself. How dumb is that? Fake name, fake appearance, fake voice. But that's when I felt like the real me. The Tatara channel was something I started because I needed to escape. And then 3 years ago, it changed.
How'd it happen?
Around that time, a Fujinomiya cargo tanker sank. Do you remember? Over 20 crew members on board. And all of them died.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that, I think. The containers were overloaded. I caught some of the press conferences apologizing for it.
Well, totally missed that.
The Fujinomiya Group's chairman, my father, wanted to cover it up.
You're kidding me.
Completely by accident, I found the documents where my father ordered the information suppressed. Not only did they toss away human lives, they tried to act like it never even happened. I made copies and mailed those documents to every TV station and paper I knew. And then, nobody did a thing. So as ridiculous as it seemed, I brought it up on the Tatara channel.
Seriously? What happened then?
On a channel with an all-time high of 10 viewers? Absolutely nothing. Well, no. There was some response. Fake. Who cares? Shitty vibes tonight. People peeled off one by one, till I was talking to an empty chat.
Oh, like
Hard to
me.
imagine it going differently, I guess.
Everyone swallowed the cover story about an out-of-season typhoon. That was when he found me. When Eiji Mitamura tracked me down.
What do you mean? He came to you in person?
Eiji was a reporter at a paper before that. The Yakuza ruined him, though, somehow.
Yeah.
And then, he found my stream. Tatara, he figured, must be someone close to my family. He also deduced that it was most likely a student. After that, I was the only one who fit the profile. We talked, and Eiji gave me a present. It was a script to read on my stream, written in much more provocative language.
A script? So he really was feeding you lines this whole time.
We called out the Fujinomiya's pull among the wealthy elite and the media. Named every name. And that video got picked up everywhere. It really had a buzz. Once it was all over the net, mainstream outlets couldn't ignore it. People started cutting deals. Executives who knew they were culpable coughed up more evidence for leniency.
Right, that explains it. Those press conferences I remembered seeing.
Yeah. The public's outrage kept growing, and soon, my father couldn't avoid the line of fire. He told me to get out of the country until things cooled down. Been in Hawaii ever since. It was nice, at first.
So, in a roundabout way, you ended up freeing yourself from your family. Now I get it. Bet your parents would have never let you dress like this.
What, too much skin for you? Actually, it makes for a pretty good disguise. So they don't object. You wouldn't know it by their faces when we video call, though. Because of the tanker scandal, and Eiji guiding the narrative, the Fujinomiya group finally faced consequences. Honestly, I thought of Eiji like a savior back then. He was like some kind of modern-day hero, fighting for justice.
Chichan, anyone would have felt that way. So, if all of that happened 3 years ago, what came next?
Eiji and I started operating the Tatara channel jointly. Our entire focus was calling out corrupt public figures. Eiji would unearth scoops and write our scripts. His stories were accurate, well-researched. Most importantly, they were sensational. Politicians, CEOs, celebrities. He exposed anyone in power with something foul hidden in their closet. More and more people started watching our videos, of course. Our subscriber count kept growing so fast it was ridiculous.
That sounds like the Tatara channel we're familiar with now.
Believe me, I thought I was doing the right thing. With news media bought and paid for, they never would have gone after the people in charge like we did. And then, little by little, Eiji's scripts started going off the rails. He wrote about an ex-Yakuza who claimed he had reformed, but was still double-dealing in secret. At the time, it seemed like another legitimate exposé. But after that stream went out, more and more scripts came in about former criminals who were trying to make a new start. People who'd already paid their debt to society, made a spectacle of.
Well, he must have sensed his game plan at that point. Feed you and the viewers real scoops first to amass an audience, then start on his actual objective.
Hisoka Tatara became a puppet, dancing on his shitty little strings. And I was being used to ruin the lives of people who didn't deserve it. I never wanted that. Tatara was never supposed to be like this vindictive little tattletale. It was all too much to take. So I told Eiji that I was leaving.
Except, he wouldn't let you quit.
That was when he threatened to go public with my real identity. And the name Ebina, his Yakuza benefactor, started getting thrown around. So I shut up and read the next script. The hero of Yokohama, exploiting ex-Yakuza to do his bidding.
Now I get it.
After that, you all know the rest.
Let me ask one thing. You defied Achan, even though he could ruin you. What made you do that?
Akane-san. Lani was all alone, and she protected her. She's an old woman, but still willing to risk her life to do good. Once I saw her, I just couldn't live with myself anymore.
I see.
But I know that doesn't make up for the channel. For all the evil I've done. Eiji frightened me so much, I couldn't openly oppose him. Back at Akane-san's house, when I, did what I did to you.
It was to buy you time, hoping you'd find Akane-san on your own.
Because Eiji had given me orders. Pose as the housekeeper, he said. And when Ichiban comes, get in with him. He was betting you'd find her before anyone else.
And so, Chichan, you thought that by stealing my clothes and getting me arrested for indecency, you were actually helping me out in the long run.
Yeah, I'm not a pro spy or anything. I was desperate. When Eiji asked what happened, I figure I'd make something up about unexpected trouble. Only, then Kiryu-san showed up and got involved. So at District 5, he gave me one last chance to start following you. If I failed again, he would tell my family everything I'd done.
What a scheme.
In the end, I was too weak and scared to do anything but go along with it. And now Hanawa-san and Wong are dead. Akane-san and Lani are still in danger. I can't make any more excuses. No more lies.
And you're not keeping anything else from us, right?
Right. I swear to you.
Can we believe that? A born traitor will stab you in the back again and again.
You're right. I guess. There's nothing left to say.
Hey, you all right with this, Kasuga?
Tomi has a pretty valid point. Maybe traitors can't be trusted. Of course, Tomi also betrayed Yamai, so that's rich coming from him.
I just knew someone would bring that up. I knew.
Chichan, when we first met, for whatever reason, you took everything I had on me. Except this. You knew I wanted to give it to Akane-san. That it was important. We talked about it while we ate, remember? That's why you left it with me, isn't it?
Maybe. Or maybe I just thought I wouldn't be able to pawn it.
Could be. Either way, I appreciate it. Because it really is something important. And I never got to say this. Thank you, Chichan.
This fucking guy.
So
This was
good.
supposed to be my apology. Why are you like this? Okay. Thank you too, Ichiban.
Awesome. That takes care of all that. Lonnie's still Hawaii's hottest commodity, and Akane-san can't protect her anymore. As it is, there's nothing in the world that'll keep me from seeing this through. Everyone, I'll need your help though. Let's make things right for them.
Count on me.
Come on. Do you even have to ask?
Mm-hmm. I'm here to stay.
Yes.
Welcome back, Chichan.
So then, the Kasuga party is reunited once and for all.
Damn right! Now!
Cheers!
Cheers!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, not yet.
Huh? Whose number is this?
Kasuga, we've got trouble here. Some of my men have flipped. They're giving Palikana the old lady.
Hold on. Yamai? Is Akane-san alright?
Just get over here. He's ready to go to war.
Oh.
Akane-san's in trouble?
We need to get to Yamai's place, now!
I should save. Dude, it's gonna throw me into like that stuff. It's probably a good end right now. Trigger when I oh. Alright, ooh.
This ain't a show, dipshit.
Aloha!
Apparently, this is a great spot to see shooting stars.
Oh, guess I better have a wish ready.
You should. But I'm terrible at tongue twisters.
Tongue twisters? Where'd that come from?
Well, you have to say your wish 3 times before the shooting star goes away, right?
Oh, like, I wish to wish the wish you wish to wish?
But if you wish the wish the wish... Damn it!
I see what you mean.
Oh, I know. My wish will be to become the master of tongue twisters.
But then you'd have no wishes left. We're really opening up. All complete.
Hey, Ichiban. We should check out...
Nice going out there.
Thanks.
Welcome.
I I wish I could change like the time of day. I should look this up. I see. Can't do it. Well, I guess karaoke then tonight.
Guess it's my turn.
After 8 years, I got the balls to confess, but my crush kicked me to the curb. I poured my heart in that love letter. She tore it up, she got the feelings through the shredder. Our relationship, it won't get better. She left me before I could forget her.
So, you know that girl you like's got a boyfriend? I hear he's captain of the soccer team and hot and smart and athletic. He's like the whole package, a perfect 10 out of 10. But you're not in the same league, dude.
It's fine. It's fine. Summertime groove.
I'm really sorry, I feel bad, I do.
I went through something awful, you know?
You had your eyes on her for so long, but everybody else did too. Apparently those two are going 4 years strong.
Really? 4 years? It's been that long?
How can someone get so even a jerk like you wanna know? No need to go and cry. Deep down, you're a good guy. You need to get your mind off things. I know. How about a trip to Hawaii? Let's go. So grab your towel and dry up your tears.
This grief ain't never gonna leave me be.
Move your feet. Just get down and dance.
But now I'm feeling that trip to Hawaii.
Let's hit the beach and flirt with some babes.
Think I can bet some doggos too?
So maybe there's a chance you'll meet your soulmate.
You know I'm kinda getting
Oh my
into this.
God.
Your move, get into that summertime groove.
Yeah! It's fun! It's fun! Summertime groove!
Wow.
Guess it's my turn.
I'll show you
I gotta do it.
This one's for you. There are days you'll be weak. There are days you'll be lost. There are times where you feel you wanna run and hide. There are days you'll be down and you start to wonder if the world would be better off if you died. I have those days too. But I believe I'm gonna make it through, and I won't run away. I won't die. I'm gonna level up, be the best that I can be, and I'm not gonna stop questing until I'm a hero. I'm gonna level up, be the best that I can be. I swear that I'll become unstoppable, and you'll beam right at me. I
I've got to see this through, I can't look back until the end. Rise from rock bottom to the future I've seen in my dreams. So come on, let's go level up.
So fucking good. Goddamn fucking smile on him.
Wow, man, what a voice.
First and second. Crazy. I'll be ready for when I do play this off stream, probably like later tonight or something. What's my progress like? Right. That's all. I'm close. I could grind that out. I definitely would want to get around to getting the ultimate weapons for everybody, which require those shark fins if I go to craft. Yeah. And I could also like work on poop off stream. They are costly. I'll run through. Oh wait, there's more down here. So you're looking at like the main ones. I don't think I've actually unlocked the last one, maybe? I'm just not sure. Gee, how much does it cost for the electric ones? I know he has them here. I'll get forward. I think that's what I need now. Be able to grind the rest of the shark fins later. Alright, yeah. Well, let's see. It's gonna be grinding a whole bunch of off-screen stuff. I pretty much have all weekend. It's like definitely finale next week. Also like this short stream today because I'm like I streamed Splatoon earlier, so I want to get Shosei back on my team so I can like actually play the game and like grind everybody up. I'll put I'll do this quickly. I have been upgrading. I've mainly been working on Ichiban's like upgrades, and that's been about it. And like some of Ericsson's, like some of the folks, not too much. So it's definitely gonna be crafting these ultimate weapons, upgrading them, and like being ready for the finale. It's definitely like if I check my jobs here, yes, it's like I plan to have a group of folks that have like their main job and a secondary one completed. Yeah, it's like I have where is it? These smartphones. I do already have some of the weapons needed for some of them. Yeah, I just getting the shark fins is like the thing about that. And I didn't go grind a whole bunch of stuff to get them. So at least I have most of the... I plan to finish this. I just need to go for these floors and get in them, then like doing the later ones off stream. That's a thing for a later meeting. That was not the time. So I still got work to do today for a bit. Oh right, yeah, the trash thing from the ocean. I forgot about that. How much did I actually pay out? Like I plan to do it from Hawaii Hunt because it's like the one thing I like doing. It's easy.
Hey.
Hello.
Or you're over here. Right, yeah. It's also like she only has fucking 3 of these. I mean, I could probably grind up the 3,000 for it. I mean, this is going out into the ocean. Yeah. It's like I also like, yeah, I gotta clear that out at some point. Yeah, I would bet it would be easy to go through the Hawaii Hunt if anything. Actually, fuck it, I'll do that off stream. Oh, his outfit changed, oh shit. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be grinding. Actually, when I get to Curious section next stream, I'll probably split that into 2 halves. God. Well, it's proper end time. Womp womp.